Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, internet beware. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Set off those alarms and klaxons. It's showtime. Hello, I'm back. I have adult leisure potions. And we've got about, 2 or 3 minutes, less than 3. 2 minutes for the start of the top of the hour fractal incursions. I wanted to make sure I got these things taken care of, that I was in place. And where on earth is that freaking thing? There we go. Somewhere on this map they will appear. I know nothing about it other than eventually a boss will spawn. So basically I think they're similar to the awakened incursions, although instead of awakened we get fractal critters. And at some point I believe a boss. Mantid. The potion of choice. Thank you for reminding me. Ice, vanilla vodka, splash of cream, root beer. A varb, I call it, vodka and root beer. In this case, technically it's a varb because it's vanilla vodka. As an American, you may have enjoyed an occasional root beer float as a youth. And this tastes like a root beer float, and will kick your ass. If you're in the mood for a beverage to do said ass kicking. Oh, the vanilla vodka and the splash of cream adds just a little bit of the creaminess and a little bit of mouthfeel. You're about to be a hero. You just, you don't even have to give me credit. Just say, yeah, this weird old guy on the internet mentioned it, and it sounded good. And I was thinking of you, honey. Sometime in the next minute or so, you should get it. I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm an old man on the internet, and in 30 years or so, you can be an old manted on the internet. Oh, I kill me. There we go. The daily is up. Okay. Anytime now. Go on, it's supposed to happen. Right now. Don't do nothing. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Maybe one after, like Tequatl. Maybe it starts 1 minute after. Because it's Kessex, and we're in Kessex. I'm up high so I can fly quickly to the location. We got a little action. Okay, come on, let's go. Supposed to be top of the hour. Said top of the hour. That's why I started streaming a couple minutes early. It's 5:01, guys. Come on. Come on. Look at the wrist. Uh-huh. I'm not seeing anything. Supposed to be top of the hour. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Yep. Saw a big puff of dirt. New event nearby. No, that's the... I have defeated Champion Temve the Arrogant. Needed to do that for an achieve. Don't remember what it was. Ah, yes. It'll be hard to know whether Alzheimer's is striking you. Because my memory is going for shit, but I don't think it's Alzheimer's. I think it's just I'm old and my memory is going for shit. And what's weird about it is it's not just that... Well, I don't understand why we're not getting the event. It's supposed to be the top of the hour. Okay, Kessex was one of the locations. How about we try Brisbane? The peculiarity is that I know something, but I can't make that leap. What usually happens is I make the wrong leap, and then I can't unmake the leap. I'm looking for one word, I come up with the wrong word, and I can't stop coming up with the wrong word. So I know the answer, and as soon as I see the answer, that's it. But we're not getting anything. They're supposed to be top of the hour. It said top of the hour, I swear. They're trying to make a liar out of me? I mean, frequently I do lie. That's actually fair. Snowden Drifts was on the list. We'll try there. But I'm dubious. There are no unexplored areas in this map. This character has map completion. Don't lie. Bonus. See, it says Fractal Incursion. Why? Why am I not seeing bonus event Fractal Incursion? Because it's fractals and fractal incursions. It's supposed to be going on. College days of, well, it's possible I might have enjoyed a adult leisure beverage or 12 in the college years. I was kind of a late starter on the enjoyment of the drinking. I have been making up for lost time. Honest to God, I promise it said top of the hour. Okay? Event ends in 27 days. Learn more about the plan. Yeah, I talked to him. We'll try talking to him again. College days are also where I got my gift for bullshit on the speech and debate team. My college had a requirement to take a public speaking course, which is the number one fear among Americans, more than anything else, is public speaking. I'm ready to proceed. What's the next step? A new entryway. Complete a fractal of the mist. Well, we'll get to that later. But the incursions are supposed to be happening. In 4 maps. The 15 to 25 zones. But I have, yeah, somebody says, where is it? Did we miss it already? So it's not just me who's wondering where the hell it is. So I took a speech and debate class, or a speaking class specifically, because I had to. Didn't want to. Much to my stunned shock and surprise, I actually enjoyed it. And so the professor, who was the coach of the team, suggested I might want to join the team. And I did. In class, you had to give a giant proposal in an auditorium seating about 200 students. If we ever said anything about this will be bad or I'm sorry, I suck at public speaking, we got docked a letter. It's understandable that it is a fear. It was a fear for me. I tried it, and much to my surprise, I liked it. And I competed for 3 years, and I made nationals all 3 years. Because I turned out to be pretty good at it. However, the locations we went to nationals were not so great. I would describe 2 of the 3, uncharitably, as armpits. I do not know what is going on. I never made any of the I came within 1 point of making the quarters or semis, making the playoff rounds. In, of all things, poetry reading. But then I was doing poetry of the absurd. You know, everyone else is doing serious, deep, meaningful poetry, and I get up there and I do poetry of the absurd. Here's one. I actually remember them. This one is from Monty Python. It's called Port Sho'em by the Speverand Runer. I've a Gauss and Harden in the country, an ace I call my plone, a treat I can replace too when I bead to knee alone. Caterflies and butter pillars perch on beefy low, and I listen to the dats and cogs as they mark and they beow. Yes, waiter here is wonderful, there is no weed for nerds, while silling by my window flutter biny little turds. I would have made it out into the quarter or semifinals, except 2 judges in 1 round both felt that my poetry had no literary merit. Nice to know that I'm not bitter about it. He is still so bitter you wouldn't believe it. 40 years later or something. I have some comfort in knowing that the odds are that the 2 judges are dead. So, it doesn't look like we're actually getting anything going on. There's supposed to be incursions. There's no incursion going on. Don't know why. These were limited. They said top of the hour. And, well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, nope. So, the next thing I was going to do after completing this was Key Farm. Today, another item of Guild Wars 2 news, or 2s. They sale on character slots, so I bought 6 more. That gives me 46, which is 1 for a Key Farm and 5 for each profession. It's possible I'm not well. But I am prepared. Look at those glorious things. This is going to be a Key Farm, but not a Key Farm character. It'll be a Key Farm on a character I am keeping, not one I'm deleting when we're done. And it's going to be an Asura, and a male, and an engineer. Physique. Well, we want him to look as much like me as possible, as is generally the way we work around here. I was thinking, though, I can go with that one. It's awful. I mean, it's genuinely like the worst. So yeah, I will. All right, I was going to give him skin markings like that. How about dark chocolate? We can't get any darker than dark chocolate. Verdant green. I'm not a verdant green kind of guy. All right, head options. The face details are fine. Customize my eyes. The eye color. Terrifying. Perfect. Let's see. We'll randomize the appearance because even when it's a new... Oh, we didn't want to randomize all the appearance. That was a fail on your streamer's part. My apologies. That was not an intended effect. I am bad at gaming. Okay. We wanted the absolutely appalling one, right? I was kind of hoping for a mohawk or maybe a faux hawk. That may be in one of the makeup kits. Excellent. Borderline psychotic. I can work with that. Genuinely terrifying. Excellent. Yep, pretty horrifying. Good, good. Well, I mean, that is appropriate, of course, for an Asura. They are genuinely terrifying. Let's see. The multi-tool, eye goggles, or the monocle. Yep, that's awful. It's great. He looks great. He thinks he's charming, so I'm gonna go with charm. Statics. Let's see. Build up to it. We call it conservative. No, he's not conservative at all. Dynamics. Gizmo makers. Yeah. Yeah, more of a gizmo maker, I think. The Infinity Ball. Definitely he's an Infinity Ball kind of guy. Zynga. The game company Zynga, spelled with a Y, one of the scummiest companies in gaming history. They kept themselves alive in the early years by knowingly installing malware on people's computers with their installer. Isn't that great? Yeah, Zynga. Dex Devno. Came with that earlier.
I am Asura. I personified genius.
If you're familiar with the Unix operating system,
my ancestors were driven from the heart of the earth.
DevNull
forced to
is
live
also
in this
referred
bright,
to as the
wide
bit basket.
world.
If you send output to DevNull,
of course,
it
we've
gets
excelled.
deleted.
We exceed expectations in everything we do. With Golem and Gate and Arcane Crystal, we have asserted our supremacy in this land. And
Yeah. We're full of ourselves. We're short. We have little person's syndrome to the nth degree. Hey, look, guys. Free stuff. All right. Hi, Rob.
Get over here and fix this.
Bye, Rob. I like Rob. Rob's good at his job. That is Rob's job. Gezzy. Hey. Hello, Gezzy. How you doing? Sounds like an Aussie name.
Nothing to see here.
So when we finish up this, well, the key farm, we will follow that up, I think, using some of the, doing some of the new fractal stuff that hopefully that will work.
Look, Snaff's footnote has joined our little party. And she brought friends. Teo?
That is the new automatic queuing system, an LFG system.
Oh, spare my tender feelings.
There's me with germs
I'm
and
not
conditions. Oh, very nice.
Ah,
A
Teo,
necromancer named
let them
Germs
show
and
you what
Conditions.
dangerous really means.
That is quite excellent, I have to say.
Defensive protocols suspended.
It's kind of a double joke, too, because first of all, as a necromancer, germs and conditions seems right. But also, given that it's the Asura and they're all technological and stuff, a joke about terms and conditions makes it actually an extremely good joke. I'm actually both impressed and annoyed that I never came up with that idea. Terms and
Looks like the
conditions.
guest of honor has arrived. Let's take it down. You're looking a little wobbly, dear. Did that scramble your brainwaves?
And a couple, no, one other player. Silua.
Is that all you got? I've made sturdier golems in my sleep. Yeah. scratch
Victory is ours. The other two guys helped, but obviously it was mostly me.
Fine.
And Germs and Conditions. Damn it, that's a good
Let's see
name.
how you like it when someone kills your masterpiece.
But with the new auto queuing system, and apparently if you use the auto queuing for the first low tier fractals, they're also slightly simplified.
Hey, it's
I
you
may be
again.
able to just grind
I see
through
you survived
a
with
whole
your
bunch of fractal
epidermis
stuff.
intact.
Of course. It takes more than a giant rampaging inquest golem
I
to get the
didn't
better
dye
of
my
you.
hair white. Now I have to use one of my kits. All right, first time I make it into town, we use one of the kits. Fine. In fact, we'll go right now and do it, because really, it'll also allow me to get a nice buff on, leveling buff, because I'm cheating. I've got so many of the birthday boosters. Bonk. That's the guild bank.
So, what should we do?
That's that. You want the bank back.
I've been delving in
All right. Let's see. We want a birthday booster. We only have 111 celebration boosters. No, that's not the birthday boosters. Where's the birthday boosters? Where are they? Only 52. Oh no, 200, 302. We have 302 birthday boosters. Now 300 and guess it was 303. Did I just? How did I manage to do that? Oh, that's how I managed to do that. Never mind. I'm not always. There we go. And I was in here came in for them the kit. Makeover kit, right? Yep, 9 total makeover kits. We need 1. Why is that not working when it's supposed to work?
Ideas are like cream. Good ones rise to the top.
Makeover kits probably there. All right, now we can really outdo ourselves. Let's see. So we want the same body. The body type is high. It's fine. Physique is fine. The skin markings, fine. The head options. Can we hide the armor? There we go. First up is the hairstyles and colors. That's the one I wanted. That is the one I wanted. Excellent choice, if I do say so myself. And you just heard me. I did. Celestial. Oh, he's dreamy.
Did you hear about the big explosion? My dad said that the inquest blew it up. I hate those. Oh, man. I heard it was destroyers. Did you know what?
The glowy things on the end, those are just
But I'm a merchant.
amazing. Oh, that's actually impressive as hell, too. I may have to, instead of going with my standard overly bright white, the textured nature of the hair there, I think, just makes that wonderfully delicious. Okay, that, my friends, that is a look.
Excelsior.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we have any new additional skin colors now. Let's see, the skin markings will make him pasty white. Yeah, yeah. The eye colors. Now we've got some nice additions here for eye colors. If we can match the eye color to that. Wow.
Excelsior.
He is actually
My ears, how are
terrifying. Yep. There we go. I've changed, but for the better. Thank you, Misty. And you'll note that the eyes match.
My brother once threw a
Excelsior.
golem that patrols our street.
He's perfect in every imaginable way.
I have several days planned to stop in and meet with my brother by the ears back.
I hope your weather has improved there. Our weather here has gotten stupid. I have lived here for nearly 40 years, and in that time, we've had weather like this maybe a half a dozen times. It is humid and warm. We get warm, we even get hot, but we don't get warm and humid at the same time. It just does not happen. Because as you'd expect, most of our humidity here comes from the ocean. Same ocean, Pacific. And the Pacific Ocean here, we get an Arctic current. So the water here is extremely cold. Up and down, a little warm but chilly. Well, as long as it's not uncomfortable. I was going to say that's the best you can hope for, but that's not the best you can hope for. You can always hope for perfect. You could hope for every day being exactly
Welcome
what you
to
want it to
Metrica
be.
Province. You'll find private.
Whom do I need to talk to get that implemented, by the way?
I've got the first problem. Blaze
I would like to have control of the weather every day. That would be nice. That would be okay with me.
I've heard rumors that the Inquest is recruiting.
I couldn't work for them.
No matter how bored or
In-game client is going to gain access unable to gain access to the login server. Yeah,
Has turned evil.
obviously my firewall is an issue. So all of you people who are hearing me, you can't hear me.
For the record, you've been struck.
Or wait, maybe you can hear me, in which case that message is wrong? That doesn't seem likely. I don't know, maybe they're trying a reboot or something. Because I was unable to get the expected event to pop up in the maps I checked. So, we are now level 4. And in the words of James Brown, Papa's got a brand new bag. I didn't even equip my pistol. I feel shame. I have let you all down. And I must commit Sudoku. And that Aaron got DC'd? Well, I mean, I've seen the error before. It's not very frequent, but it has popped up in the past. And it's certainly possible that they're rebooting stuff because, as far as I'm aware, there was an event that was supposed to pop at the top of the hour in 4 maps, and I checked 3 of the 4 maps, and nothing popped. So I went to the second phase of today's entertainment. which is a key farm, but it is not a regular key farm. Regular key farm, I delete the characters. This is a keeper because they put the character slots on sale, and I bought 6, and I'm now up to 46, and I'm not well. That will give me 5 of each profession, or class, if you prefer, and 1 for deletable key farm characters. Good evening, your dudeness.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
Unrivaled power. Speak with me if you're interested.
We have much to discuss.
Let's see. I need impressionable progeny. And the progeny teaching. Wow. Look, I've had like 2 inches of alcohol. Well, most of it's not actually alcohol. 2 inches of alcoholic beverage, and already I can't speak. Oh, magnificent lens. Wow, that's a quality suck up. And I know whereof I speak when it comes to sucking up.
I have an offer for you.
Do you desire unrivaled power? Speak with me if you're interested.
Haha, you missed me, you jungle grub.
How are your endeavors progressing?
Ah. Come on. There we go. Have some lightning and some poison.
Desire unrivaled
Ooh, a rifle.
The embers will continue forming until all of the fires are extinguished.
We have a rifle.
inquest today.
If I had a rifle, I'd shoot things in the moon. Yeah, it's a heart. And yet again, another one. Oh, but hey, we've got stuff going on in here. You gotta clean out the achievements. Aqua body suit dispenser. I have got an aqua body suit. I'm supposed to put out the fire with those? I am supposed to put out the fire with those. Alright, well, we can do that. Really? I'm the only person. Nobody else. All these other people are slacking. Here I am attempting to save this important lab facility, and everyone else, a bunch of slackers. You know, the true Asura heroes are the ones who are willing to work for their breakthroughs, not simply draft off the success and talent of those innately gifted such as myself. This has been my TED Talk.
And he may scowl, but he will have no choice but to acknowledge.
Event successful. Yes, of course it's successful. I was involved. Don't be ridiculous. Good evening to you. Let's see. Definitely need to choose a sky scale mount skin. Storm scale will do. And then we go
I have an
to
offer for you.
the dies, and we will randomly dye them up. This can't possibly go wrong. That's actually not too terrible, but no, we want something else. Oh, I like that. I have gotten the sky scale 3 different ways. On this account, I got the sky scale the original way. A whole lot of grinding for the Living World season materials. On my alt account, Yes, I have an alt account because, as I have covered in the past, I am not well in the head. I did it the quicker way, where you do the return to achievements. And those give you the 250 of each currency you need. So that was faster. And then I did it again on this character via the Soto method, because the Soto method gives you additional mastery skills. So I have done it each of the 3 possible ways to get the Sky Scale. I'm not well. We've covered this. Heart complete. Level complete. We are level 6 already. Well, this is a better rifle than I currently have. I wish we could dual wield rifles, because it would be cool, but we can't.
Begin destruction protocol.
We have an event going on. As always, the fastest way to finish out hearts is to do hearts and events at the same time, but it doesn't look like this is a heart generating event. So we'll res this guy because we started. Ooh, we got XP for reviving an ally. You see, we're a hero. And now we'll just run away and leave everyone else. Got done with the 4.5 session. Fractal incursions are fun. The fractal incursions were supposed to happen at the top of the hour, right? Because I checked 3 of the 4 maps, and there were no incursions going on. Oh, 4.5 hour session. Oh, you were doing the actual fractals with the new group mechanic. Oh, so that's what you heard. Yeah, okay. I'm actually glad that it wasn't like I screwed up. Better somebody else screwed up and I can complain about it. Mind you, even if it was me screwing up, I could have complained about it. And would. I haven't done the incursion yet, but that's what you heard too. Gotcha. I know a lot of people have already started doing large numbers of fractals using the new group finder tool, and I will almost certainly be doing that a little bit later. But hey, I had character slots, they needed filling. Well, it'll take a sec to res, I'll enjoy a sip. Tastes like summer. Only drunker. Another heart, another level. Level 7 rewards. I am having a creation of my own, although I'm sure many others have come up with something similar. Ice cubes, the rocks. Vanilla vodka, splash of cream, root beer. If you're an American, the odds are reasonable that you might have grown up with the root beer float as a summer treat. Take out the vodka and you'd love that? Well, it doesn't have to be. It's basically just a root beer float without ice cream. Missed me. Ha ha. Stupid cat. I was in an experimental mood a number of years ago, a large number of years ago. First, I started using the stuff I had in the house and coming up with clever names for them.
Have you noticed how much more
Blue. So the first one I made, again, I was just using whatever I had in the house. was vodka and Diet Dr. Pepper. And it was pretty good. And I called that one the Skinny Zhivago.
Achieve this.
Blue, blue, blue. The second one was tequila. These didn't used to drop like that. They didn't used to drop those. Did they fix something that was bugged? Maybe. And the tequila and Diet Dr. Pepper was not anywhere near as successful. And so I called that one the Mexican Malpractice. And not too long after that, I got the idea. Vodka and root beer. And that worked. That was good. But I said, how can I make this better? Because I'm an American, damn it, and we make things better. And I saw the vanilla vodka one day at the store.
More
And it went
accolades.
ding. And I realized later on, I had cream from my coffee in the fridge. And again, ding, the idea just flowed from my natural creative juices. Maybe I shouldn't talk about juices when I'm talking about this. That's probably a good idea. And that was when I hit the current final form of the vodka and root beer. Vanilla vodka, splash of cream. In my case, I like to waste my empty calories on alcohol or savory food, and so I use the Diet A&W root beer. I don't want to waste my empty calories on sugar. Oh, we have a new chest item, as is tradition around here when we're doing a key farm or anything that resembles a key farm. Every time I get an item of new attire, it's new random dies. Isn't that just... He's just dreamy, don't you think? It's perfect. The random dies on the clothes. Sure. No one's going to notice with his head looking like that, what he's wearing. Oh, no, that can't do. He has to have an actual glider choice. Let's see. The pig is always a favorite of mine. I got it out of a box and said, I'll never use that. I've used it more than any of the others, truth be told. I think the Overseer chair is probably the right choice, given that he's a technophile. So we will glider skin him up. We want, I think it was magenta, was the color. That we wanted for the glider. What did I do with the glider? The glider is back there. Glider. You know, I think that's probably a bit much. That is fine. There we go. Magenta is his color. We have decided it. I'm going to dodge! In some places, you don't get double credit for these dodges. Those dodges will only get you 2/3 of the way completed with that achievement. But in some places, you get double credit. Oh, new shoes! Well, I hope you enjoyed those dies. New dies. Wow, that's so boring. Oh my god. He's never going to live this down. You can't blind people wearing not particularly bright and shiny things. Oh, it's there. Oh, there's a bad NPC out there. We need to shoot the bad NPC, not the good NPCs. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi, Chief Capacity. Capacity? Dave. Let's call him Dave. All right. Now we come up with one of the best pieces of dialogue in the game. There are two possible dialogue outcomes.
Script-brained idiot.
That's the good one. Script-brained idiot. You can't beat script-brained idiot. Script-brained idiot. Let's see. We have completed 3 events. We have defeated 10 enemies. And now, do we get to be a script-brained idiot again?
Exterminate!
No, they just want to kill me.
They like me.
Still, anytime you can shoot up a bunch of Inquest, it's a good day. Close that. We go uno, dos, and 3. Is that a new and improved gun? That is a new but not improved gun. Not interested in not improved things. We're only interested in improved things around here. So a couple of things have come up. Obviously today, the unexpected appearance of a whole bunch of stuff that is of interest to me in Guild Wars 2 would be one. Tomorrow, because I'm enjoying the fruits of the grain today, I most likely will not be streaming tomorrow. But I've got friends who have expressed some interest in doing on Thursday through Monday the free to play weekend for Dune Awakening. And it's a game I really enjoy. So if I can suck in a couple of my friends to playing it, I will do so. So Hogwarts should return, hopefully, in the not too distant future, but I can't promise that 100%. Because I'm me, and when it comes to playing games and stuff, squirrel! I tend to get distracted. By the way, if any of you are interested in survival crafting type game, you might want to try the starts on Thursday through Monday, the free trial for Dune Awakening. It's quite good,
6 feet tall.
with much less than the usual level of jank from Funcom. Hi! Sometimes you just gotta blow up a robot. Technically, it's a golem. But I mean, if we're going to go with the original origin of Golem, that's like comes out of the Hebrew faith,
Destroy them and we'll be free.
I believe. Oh, and he was invulnerable. Cheater. What a freaking cheater. Missed me. Loser. Bonk. How can I miss? I'm right next to it. Really? Can you not shoot? Okay, I can shoot those with the special ability. Alright, event successful, and now we'll just do a little Inquest re-education program. They deserve it. Have another hero point in here. Oh. More runaway golems. What a surprise. Missed me. Oh, didn't miss me.
I haven't the energy.
Missed me. Maybe I shouldn't taunt the big golems, but it's tough. Daily complete, and I've heard they just added some new stuff to the Astral Rewards. I've heard the Infinite Mist Omni Potion is a must-buy. Because it's apparently very, very time-consuming to get the old-fashioned way. So it can go in there. The old-fashioned way evidently involved a great many fractals. And... you know, I hesitate to say that I am lazy about, hey, where did that all come from?
Don't let them get away.
How am I all up there in a glow? I didn't even realize that was a thing that existed. All right, heart complete, level complete. Off we go to the story. Level 10 rewards. The SNAF prize is up, and the SNAF prize is waiting. Did I never actually change the die? I thought I changed the die pattern on my sky scale. Did I not? Yeah, I did. Okay. This is... Oh, that's right. Actually, outside. We don't need to be there. We need to be outside. So this is Rata Sum, anyway. Sum, of course, is Latin for total, like summing up numbers. And Rata Sum, therefore, means the sum of all rats. I'm certain that's the definition. Pretty certain that's the definition. It's possible that it's not actually the definition, but I'm sticking with it. A lot of people think the Asura are cute. In fact, they are borderline sociopaths. Pretty much every one of them.
How about now, my little long-eared cherub? Is it working now?
Not at all. And find another endearment. Cherubs are fat baby humans with freakish wings.
I knew that, sweetheart. I just didn't know you knew.
Hi, Ronk.
Almost up. If you can't show the judges something soon, you'll be disqualified.
Thank you, Flax. Everyone in the game picks you all the time because they can sell you for a decent amount of money. That's a Guild Wars 2 joke.
Panic time.
Look at
Our
him.
massively
He's
impressive golem is
glorious.
growing. The judges are waiting. It functioned perfectly back in the lab. I'm at a loss. Having the best pilot and the best pilot golem interface won't matter if it just stands there. I was sure we'd win. Snaff was a Golemancer after all.
Let me take a look. I know this baby like the schematics were tattooed on the inside of my eyelids. Every time I blink, it's a review session. Well, there's your problem. The MIG's capacitors are missing. Someone forgot to put them in.
That's your job, Kaz. I pilot, you maintain. It's a good thing I love you so much, because I love you a little less each time your scatterbrain sets us back.
I love you too, my dulcet-toned honey viper. But I put the capacitors in. Someone must have swiped them, because I would not forget. Not after your last cheerful chastisement.
They seem like a lovely couple.
Pitch woo on your own time. We
Excellent use of the phrase
in the
pitch
Hydron
woo,
Unit Lab
by the way.
staging area. Hurry! Retrieve those capacitors.
One of the things I do like
once.
about the Asura is they will oftentimes use, well, oftentimes, they'll use archaic language like oftentimes.
Because he was one of the greatest geniuses who ever lived, you empty-headed homunculus. He revolutionized Golomancy. He blazed trails so brilliant, most people can't even see his footsteps, let alone follow it.
Teo and friends.
Hey! Stop right there, you pusillanimous pinheads! That's our
Pusillanimous,
stuff.
another perfect example.
Was your stuff. Now it's ours. But don't worry, we'll leave you a beating in exchange.
Have you seen my hair? Do you really think you're beating that? I can't see that. Sorry, Teo. Not gonna happen. Losers. Losers. Super duper losers.
Alchemy is going on here.
They were messing around with our stuff and threatened me with physical violence.
Enough! Cease and desist all hostilities. Now, what's
Yuck.
going on here?
These Inquest poltroons snuck into our work
Poltroons!
area,
Again,
sabotaged
another
our
one.
massively impressive golem, and stole our equipment.
Calumny and slander.
Calumny?
We were called in to consult.
I use the
staff
word
prize
calumny.
entry,
I've
and
never
when
met
we
anyone
did,
else who's
this
used
flagon
it.
attacked us.
Now, things get heated when a prize is on the line. Let's all just calm down, count to 10, and get back to work. No harm done, eh?
No harm done? They vandalized our workspace, and our MIG.
And attacked me!
That is a serious accusation. On behalf of the Arcane Council, I suggest you file a complaint after the contest is over. Off you go now. Off!
So he's named Yak. There is a utility in the Unix operating system called Yak. Stands for Yet Another Compiler. My last name on my character is DevNull, which is also a Unix reference. Everything's coming together, man. I don't know what it means, but it's a pattern,
I
okay?
was thinking about joining the Inquest. They never let morality get in the way of progress.
They'd never take you. You know what morality means.
Hi, Kaz.
You got the parts.
I got the
I'll
parts.
install them and we'll be ready to go.
I'll install them. Well, you can just do that, Kaz.
Hey, you fixed it! Nice work. Now we can show off our improved Golem to Pilot interface. It's not as flashy as some entries, but it's revolutionary. The Snap Prize is as good as ours.
Not if we don't hurry it up. They're waiting now. So get out there and strut our stuff.
Out of my way. We've got a prize to win.
Behold, a revolutionary leap forward in Golem to Pilot interfacing. The massively impressive Golem. The biomagical psionic mind link is two-way, instantaneous, and uninterruptible. Our pilot doesn't even need hands. She just has to think, and the Golem responds. No more specialized training or hours of practice. Just hop in, think, and away you go.
Very impressive. How did you handle the problem of feedback? Every time I've tried something similar, the pilot's brain got fried.
Note, the pilot's brain got fried every time she tried previously. She tried previously, multiple times, and fried people's brains. They're not borderline sociopathic, they're just sociopathic.
MIG is quite impressive.
I've seen enough, Counselor. Our choice is clear. The invention that best embodies Snap's legacy is the College of Dynamics MIG.
I quite agree. Seamless integration of machine and user has been an unachievable goal. Until now. Well done. As far as I know, only the Inquest has ever had any success, and they have to brutalize sentient beings to achieve it.
That was the most difficult challenge we faced. False modesty aside, our work here represents a quantum leap forward in Golemancy.
Which is why, on behalf of the judges, I'm pleased to award Thronk's crew the Snaff Prize. Let's all... By the eternal alchemy, what's that thing doing now?
He looks like he's wearing a bad wig.
Kronk, we have a problem.
Something's definitely wrong in there. Doxa, what's going on?
It's not responding. It's
Malfunction.
I mean, error. Arg! What's happening to me?
It's a minor detail.
So the winning entry was a crazed counselor killing golem. Well, if we disqualified every potentially lethal entry, there'd be no contestants left.
Sociopath.
But the MiG was sabotaged. Our entry was tampered with. I don't know why, but the Inquest...
Stop right there. Every time a stasis servo slips a gear, people blame Inquest saboteurs. I'm sick of it. You just took the Snaff Prize.
They were in our
Learn to
lab.
win
They
gracefully.
attacked me.
Instead of
They said they were taking
scapegoats
everything.
for your own inadequacy, you should be tracking down and dismantling that amok golem you unleashed.
And when you do, I'd love the chance to study it. Impressive work. Right on up to the point it started smashing things at random.
Oops.
That will soon be rectified. Back to the lab, crew. We can track the MiG from there. With a bit of luck, we can stop it before it does any serious damage.
Doodly doopy doo doo. Papa's got another brand new bag. Also, for you Guild Wars 2 players, log in, you'll get a message pointing you and a double-clicky consumable that'll take you to the entrance to the Mists for the Fractals. You just talk to the NPC outside, the Mists Stranger, and you get a 20-slot bag. Free. No tricks, no traps. Just take the money and run. All right. New boots, better. We've got new dyes. A new thing to dye. We can't use that. A staff. We're an engineers. Come on, get serious. We're engineers around here.
Power flow at 30%.
Staffs or staves, if you prefer, are not our bag. All right, new dyes. Here they come. If I don't like the first one, we did pick up 2 new items, so I do get as many as 2 rolls. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, we've got one. We'll keep 1 extra roll. We'll keep that in our pocket for later. We'll exit. Bloop. It always makes that noise when you exit. It goes bloop. Promise. We will go there, and I will AFK for a second because my cup runneth under, and I can't have that. That's just a non-starter. whether you like it or not. It's me, I'm home from the sea. It's Barnacle Bill the Sailor. Spoiler, I'm not a sailor. My name is not Barnacle Bill. And I don't think I've ever been to sea, technically. Over here. That'll do. We'll sell the junk out of our trunk. And 2 of our starting items. We will also reinforce our armor. A little extra defense never hurts. All right, we are off to our home instance in the lab to see what's on the slab.
Hey, you're just in time. Kronk's got us all set up. Well, mostly.
I can jump over other people's heads. I'm an Asura gymnast. Or possibly Spider-Man. Could be both. Ronk!
Before we proceed, I want to make it clear. We won the SNAF prize, but we can't decide who gets the SNAF Savant title until we recover Doxa and the MiG. Now then, I just finished calibrating my etheric harmonizer for the tracking device in the MiG. Once we activate it, it'll pinpoint Doxa's location.
Then what are we waiting for? I mean, please, sir, let's activate it right away. I'm worried about Doxa.
I can see that, but I'm worried that your personal concerns are distracting you. The startup sequence is more complicated than flipping a switch, you know. Ergo, I want you on the harmonizer core to make sure the apparatus doesn't overload while your crewmate here fires it up.
Consider it done, sir.
Consider it
Kaz
done,
isn't the
sir.
only one who needs Doxa back. She's funny. And without her, our productivity has dropped by 43%.
I'll begin the initiation sequence. Note which console fires in what order.
All right.
Repeat the sequence by interacting with the consoles.
Let's go. Right, left. Right, left.
Okay.
Right,
Got
left.
basic motor function and eye-hand coordination down. Now,
Mid, left, right. Mid, left, right. Left, right, mid, left. Left, right, mid, left. I'm a super genius. Mid, left, mid, left, right. Mid, left, mid, left, right.
brace yourself.
Science.
This last one is going to knock you flat.
Mid, left, right. Right, left, mid. Mid, left, right, right, left, mid.
It's working
Science.
perfectly, and the signal appears to be close. The signal is moving. In fact, it's getting closer. In fact, it's headed right for us.
In fact, it's coming through the wall right about now. Ish.
Wait, this can't be right. It says the signal is coming from right behind that wall.
I was off by 20 seconds. Science isn't always perfect.
Entity not found. Searching.
Invulnerable.
Entity not found. Searching. Negative. Resuming search.
Bang, bang. I shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground.
Entity detected.
Bang, bang.
Close proximity. Query. Kaz.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Did you hear that? Doxa was in there calling for me. But why was she so out of control, so destructive?
Her mind has been fused with the MiG's command protocols. She's confused, in pain, and struggling to adjust to a whole new consciousness.
But who amongst
I'd
us
say that's
isn't?
also why she went berserk at the demonstration. The initial shock must have been painful. I hate to say it, but getting her out will be tricky.
A definite understatement. I've reviewed reams of recovered inquest records, and according to them, no one has ever been unfused from a golem. I'm sorry, Kaz, but Doxa may already be dead. Those words you heard
Bummer.
could just be echoes of her former self.
Don't panic yet. Zoja is the foremost authority on golems in the world, and she already stated her interest in the MiG. If anyone can help, it's her.
Perhaps there's hope, then. I know Zoja's doing some work at the Incom Optics Lab outside the city. You'd better follow up with her in person.
I'm ready. Please, for Doxa's sake, let's talk to Zoja right away.
Doodly doopy doot doot. A new and improved rifle? Well, realistically, is there any chance at all that Asura doesn't accept new and improved weaponry? I just don't think so. Don't think so. And then in the swap hand, how about that? Come on, we're allowed to have swaps. We just can't swap in combat. That's 220. That is 200. But we do have a new aqua breather, which is technically another new item of attire. So another die.
To the highest standards.
Now the rules require us to die when we get a new item, but we also have an optional second die left over from previously. So this is our current outfit. I do like the bright yellow. It goes with our hair and our pupils. The new die combo is... I'm going to burn that extra charge. I do like the deep. The deep, sincerity, and cream. I sincerity, enjoy the deep liquid cup that has a dash of cream in it. That's all three of the colors. Never mind. Oh, how about kit training? That's our level rewards for level 11. We can now have another thing. Oh, who doesn't want a flamethrower kit? Raise your hand. I can't see it. Therefore, everyone actually does want the flamethrower kit. Good choice. You basically can flamethrower all the way through the game. To the cap, anyway. Used to be easier. There is a node in... Is it Firearms? Juggernaut? Inventions? They changed it. It's not Tools. Alchemy? Juggernaut? Where's Juggernaut? Come on, where's Juggernaut? Explosives. Anyway, it used to give you stability while you were using the flamethrower. So basically, you couldn't get knocked down, and you just flamethrower everything. It's great. Can't remember what they changed it to. Disappointing for all of us flamethrower enjoyers. It's like it gives you might and it gave you stability. I can't remember what they changed the stability for something else, and it's, you know, it's fine. It's perfectly okay. But it's not, you know, nothing can knock me over levels of okay.
Let's get inside. Zoja is waiting, and Doxa needs her help.
Have I ever used the spear on an engineer? All right, that's Condi's. Bleeding, bleeding, and bleeding with a little vuln. Fire. Lightning rod. Fire, weakness, immobilize. Rolling skies. Nice CC on that. 432 Defiance Break. Holy crap. And Devastator with shitloads of burning. Well, I mean, what's not to like? Pardon the yawn. I'm an old man. I'm an old man and I didn't get my nap today. I don't nap every day. I'll probably nap a couple
We're
times.
set to go. I've cleared the lab so we'll have the space and privacy we need, and also so no random observers get killed. I'd love to solve this problem for you. The MiG is so promising. Almost up to SNAF standards. Sorry, back to business. Diagnostic examination. This lab is the perfect place to run a full battery of tests. There's good equipment here, and more importantly, it's not mine, so I won't care if it gets destroyed.
Sociopath.
I'm not entirely sure about this. Will the process hurt?
Of course not. Golems don't feel. Well, they don't usually feel pain. This may be a special case, though. We'll just have to forge ahead. I suppose we could ask the Inquest. They do fusions like this all the time, usually with people they don't like, which is a pretty long list.
No thanks. We set out to find an alternative to the Inquest method. We don't need more data on sacrificing sentient beings to improve golem control.
Although for entertainment purposes, we will be
sort out
reading
this
those
Doxa
reports
situation.
later. Alright, control panel.
Entity under consideration.
Greetings, lizards.
Error.
My
Recognition
schedule
failure.
is absolutely packed, or else I'd be there to murder you in person.
Well, the walking joke is making jokes. Tell me, Teo, how did you access these systems?
We're the Inquest. We can do anything we want to with no-talent pikers like you. But I'm not virtually here to banter. Minions, bring the MiG back to the funhouse. And just to cement the fact that all your golems belong to us. Golems!
Note,
initiate
and
security
all your
override
bases
27.
belong to us reference.
Authorization code, Zoja is a fink. Get her!
Beep, beep, beady, 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 beady.
Installation warning. +1.
Destroy STAB1 0. Here he comes. Stab 0. Okay. Lots of stacks of weakness on his weak ass stuff.
Directive 3. Uphold the goals of the Inquest. Directive 4. Classified.
We got him. Easy peasy.
I'd like to lodge a formal complaint, Zoja. The examination prospectus you provided never mentioned explosions, fires, or hacked golems.
Better get used to it. All that's just a prelude to what's in store if we keep crossing paths with the Inquest.
Which we will, because Teo clearly wants the MiG, and we want their know-how on fusing sentient souls to golems.
Will that help? I mean, Doxa seems calm enough now, so she's adjusting to her new situation. Inquest machinery could just drive her mad again.
That's a risk we have to take. If we don't separate her soon, she won't be Doxa anymore. We need to access the Inquest lab known as the Funhouse. The Inquest's data, combined with my expertise, gives us a chance. A statistically small chance, but that's better than what she has if we do nothing.
All right then, let's head to the funhouse. Though somehow I doubt it'll be much fun for anyone involved.
Well, I'll have some fun involved in destroying them. Sadly, this studded leather vest, probably the best choice, vitality at low levels, is very good, but it does look like I'm
Completion leads to satisfaction.
like somebody sacrificed a couch for my new attire. I mean, seriously, if you've ever seen one of those old couches with buttons in leather, I mean, that's what it looks like. Okay, new item of attire, and now we're talking. We've got Magma, Oxblood, and Dewdrop. Okay, the Dewdrop doesn't quite fit in thematically, but other than that, I think we're good to go. Not quite as good as what we just got, sadly. Can't wear it. Better than what we just got. New item of attire, new dies. Oh, that's actually horrifying. Violet Breeze, Plum, and Deep Teal. That's not an attractive combo platter. There, I said it. It's fugly.
More accolades.
There, I said that too. It's fugly. I will also note that it is actually, if you're not sure on a color scheme, just bouncing through the randomize button until you find something that looks like it might be good with a little tuning can be a really good way of finding nifty new color combos that you yourself would never have used. Let me through! Alright, we're off to the funhouse, which is actually over here. We ran around there earlier. Oh, we didn't get the waypoint over there, so we fly.
Do you desire unrivaled power? Speak with me if you're
We fly like the wind. ArenaNet, please. The F1 function with the sky scale is great. Can we get an F2 and an F3, please? One so updrafts don't affect us, and the other so that we don't automatically wall cling, please. Monkey wrench. To which I can only say, Ook! This is taking a surprisingly long time to load in. We could conceivably have an issue with the login server since we've been getting notified about that from time to time. I don't know what ArenaNet has done broked it, but generally the server stability is so spectacular that a negative comment about it would be undeserved. You know, they live patch the server and they just say, hey, we changed the server, so if you could log out and back in the next 2.5 hours, that would be great. I think we have run into some kind of problem. So I am going to pull up the task manager. Flashbang! I'm going to click on Guild Wars 2 game client. I'm going to put a bullet in its head. And we'll restart the Guild Wars 2 client. We'll see if that fixes things. That's not what we want. We want that. There we are. The login server is down. I cannot log in. Oh, it got me in. Most of the time I click login, it takes it 2 or 3 seconds, gives me the play. That was more like 8 or 10. All right, here's Dex DevNull. Okay, we're back.
Yes, quite impervious.
Not that button, that button. Need to represent my guild, yo. Okay, let's see if it works this time. Don't you know you gotta wrench the monkey? Yeah, it looks like it worked.
Is this the place? Lead the way. I just hope we find the device in time to save Doxa.
Points? No. All right, out of combat, we can swap back into the rifle. Oh, hi, guys. Oh my, who's going to clean up this mess? Not us. I'm actually completely certain that they have excellent tools for cleaning up masses of bodies.
Vacate these premises.
It's their premises, Kaz. Seriously.
Look at this place. This is genius unbound by morality, with a heaping helping of jerk.
Well, we are getting a little bit of a graphic error. Why are you going up there, Kaz? I don't get it. I mean, we're doing damage, but most of the time we're not seeing... There we are. We're now seeing our flamethrower. Secure the fun house. My assumption was that just meant kill all the jerks. We killed all the
The
jerks.
machine we need is behind that barrier. Smash those generators and bring it down.
Now, some of these generators will have critters inside.
Careful, those generators keep the holding cell shut. Ready for anything.
Defensive protocols suspended.
We get all of them? Not quite.
The barrier's down.
Now we'll see how much pain you
Oh, makes sense.
And they just yanked the spirits out of those bodies and stuffed them into golems. Can confirm these are not good guys. Okay? All right, we will retrieve the metaphysic device. I can't really see it there. We're having some graphic glitches.
Wait, this won't work. You saw the lab full of failures in there. The Inquest golems were out of control, dangerous, more golem than pilot. I think this recursive feedback device only fuses people to golems. I don't think it can extract a person from one.
Can we repurpose it? Make it do what we want? If we do nothing, we could lose her entirely.
We have to try.
That may kill her anyway. There is another option. We use the Inquest device to put me inside another golem. Then at least Doxa and I can be together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You could both die or have your personalities totally subsumed. Then you just watch helplessly as your golem bodies go bonkers.
It's worth it. For her. She's everything to me. Listen, I know I'm not thinking clearly here.
No,
You're our friend, our crewmate, and I trust you.
Wow.
I need your input.
You trust
Should
another
we try to
Asura? Are
extract
you crazy?
Doxa and maybe kill her, or fuse me with a golem and maybe kill us both?
Consult with Kaz. Kaz? Where's Kaz? Why are you all the way out there, Kaz? Kaz? I don't like it, but I think it's safer to put you in a golem. We're fusing you! You know, it sounds crazy even when I say it, but I trust you. If the choice is be a golem with Doxa, or be without Doxa, it's the easiest choice I ever made. Let's go. Love. Asura can love. Although getting turned into a pair of golems is an odd expression of said sentiment. Doodly doopy doo doo.
All right. We need to do this someplace less inhabited to avoid undue attention.
There's a facility in Decider Atum that would work.
Nope, can't use those gloves. Can't use that trident. Can use that spear.
And now you'll be reunited there as golems. Or die trying. Either way, it'll be over soon.
Oops.
Begin destruction protocol.
Rare and valuable.
I am beginning destruction protocol indeed. Alright, we're going to fuse Kaz with a golem so he and Doxa can be together forever in golem bodies. Not the weirdest thing I've ever done. Let's beetle up. Ooh! Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. In we go. The things we do for love. Ah, I do remember a few when I was younger. Of course, when I was younger was every instant of my life before that.
We're a long way from the city.
Like I was younger when I started this
Inquest
conversation.
won't find us here.
5 seconds ago.
We're safe for the moment, but they'll find a way. Inquest always do. We better get a move on. There's lots to do, and it's only a matter of time before the Inquest comes looking for us. Plus, the Council is still stroppy about Doxa's rampage, the Snap
Stroppy.
Prize competition.
Excellent.
We
use
can't
of the
afford
word
to cause
stroppy.
any more destruction.
Don't see much
I can
stroppy
disable the
here.
Peacemaker golems so they'll leave us alone, but there are too many bystanders. We can't afford the complication of people getting hurt.
Leave that to me. I'll tell a few tall tales and get every extraneous person out of harm's way quickly, with a minimum of fuss.
Good. Kronk is waiting inside with another golem for Kaz. You do your thing, clear the area, and then we'll get started.
You hear that, my little alloyed flower? Soon we shall be together again. Together. Forever. As long as you still love me, I can face anything. Do you still love me?
Affirmative. Thank you, loved one, Kaz.
I'm gonna cry. Such a true expression of the essence, the soul of love. Let's see. I believe I had a charm. Hey, gang, the Arcane Council is outside distributing free helioneuronic actualizers.
Helioneuronic? Does that mean it makes your dreams come true?
Daydreams, he said. That's even better. Let's go before they're all gone.
Halt. My pacemaker order.
Okay, you cleared the first room faster than a Harpy's love song. Let's see what you can do with the second. Who likes a carnival? Rides, games, balloons for the kiddies? Right outside!
Command accepted. Estimated time to completion, 23
Never
days.
mind, just go.
Please
We're
stand by.
skybound, people. Yeah.
Unnamed large golem. Hi there. We need to clear out the two main areas of the complex to avoid unintentional casualty. Get to the center of each area and say something to hasten their... I did. What are you talking about?
Excelsior.
I did that.
How interesting.
I did that? Is this bugged? Is this bugged? Oh, there's Zoja. Maybe I just had to wait for Zoja. I'm guessing I just had to wait for Zoja. Or we may have to restart again. Because I talked to the people before I was supposed to talk to the people. Nope, we're good. I think we're fine. I think it's fine. Relax.
You look like someone who's having second
Chill
thoughts.
out.
It's not too late to turn back, you know. This will be incredibly dangerous.
No. The closer we get, the more I realize how right this is. Doxa and I are meant to be together. And this way, we'll be together forever.
Quit gold bricking, you two. We're running the final diagnostics now. While we're waiting, we need a name for Kaz's new body.
I've got that covered, sir.
Sex machine.
Since Doxa occupies the massively impressive Golem, or Mig, mine will be the other massively impressive Golem, or Omig.
Really? Well, it's your body. At least
Really?
your wordplay is consistent. Let's get this over with before I laugh myself into a humor-based apoplexy.
I can't deny I'm nervous. What if it doesn't work? What if I disappear and Dox is left alone? What if it succeeds but our control sequencers are incompatible? Ooh, yeah. Imagine you're with the one you love, but you can't get down, get funky. All right, the fusion device. I can't. There we are. Authorized. Let's get started.
So that's going to be my new body, eh? Well, looking good, future me.
You'll be fine.
Visual identification complete. Doxa, my dear, is that you? It's me, Kaz. Audio input acknowledged. Kaz, I am so glad to see you.
I'd say that worked perfectly. Now to get you to, lovebirds.
Lovebots. Although Lovebots has a somewhat creepy connotation as well. All right, they're following. Good.
New application. Install application. Install installation. Complete. Installation complete.
It's got to be that Teo again. Taking over golems. Causing a ruckus. More, more.
Installation.
I'd like to thank my crew and my college instructors.
Ding 13. Lucky number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, children of all ages. Oh wait, I already used that line. Where are you going, Hronk? Guys. The Mig and Omig will live happily ever after.
All right, you mental midgets. We're here to take back what you stole from us. Oh, and snuff you out for taking it.
Oh, is that why you've come? Because all we have for you here are contusions and lacerations.
Affirmative. Mig and Omig are fully functional. Our golemic love is stronger than the inquest.
Creeped out.
We will now demonstrate by beating said inquest into paste.
Hear that, Teo? These golems mean business, and so do we. Let's go, people. The only way to safety is over the inquest's broken bodies.
Sociopathic, just a lot. Okay, really, actually a lot.
I'm nigh invincible. That'll silence you. Never capitulate.
Down goes Teo and the rest. What a bunch of losers.
Together again, loved one, Kaz. But we've antagonized the inquest and the Arcane Council. Tell me, are we truly free? We are, my lumbering metal cherub. Ours will be a hard road, with many obstacles, but we will flatten them all with appropriate force. Thank you, former crewmates. We will never forget what you did for us, as I am now writing it to long-term memory. Until we meet again.
We made it to long-term memory.
Not what I'd call a traditional romantic partnership, but I suppose it takes all kinds. In a way, I envy their happiness.
Really?
No.
Nah, but I wish them the best all the same.
I like how you keep a cool head in the face of remarkable weirdness.
Well, I have my hair up, so the rest of the head stays
I'll definitely
cool.
be keeping an eye on you.
I guess the only thing left to do is name the Snaf Prize Savant. Since it's down to just you and me, and I'm feeling magnanimous, congratulations, the title is yours.
Keep up the good work, Savant, as the big metal lovers just said, until we meet again.
Doodly doopy doot doot. And key.
Completion leads to satisfaction.
Completion does lead to satisfaction. Let's spend them hero points. There we go. We have 50 luck. Oh my god, it's such a huge amount. It's not. New boots, new attire, new dies. Fortunately, all boots look ugly on Asura. And slightly better gloves. So we have two rolls. If I don't like the first, I can use the second for new dies. Right, there we go. Everything's that. And that's okay. We have two choices here. The first dies will be. Here we go. Can't do it. Sorry, the hunt color is just. It really does look like a sofa from the 70s. That's appalling. It'll do. We will return to town. Ratasum, the sum of all rats. I'm going to refill the cup. In fact, I'll do that first. Be right back.
Excelsior.
I'm back. Oof, all right. Let's see. We need to sell crap. We'll open up this die. We actually have every die that this can conceivably give us. Mahogany. A deep dark brown. I'm going to send that to a Gildy. And she will see that it goes into the guild bank in the appropriate place. We'll sell the crap out of our bag. And we will go to that's the guild bank. We'll go to the bank and we will grab a Black Lion chest. And we'll use that aforementioned key to open aforementioned chest and see what we get. The possibilities are as follows. We are, ooh, that's new. Mini green turtle hatchling. That must be brand new. Yeah, it's an entirely new set of stuff in here. Black Lion statuette, a mini green turtle hatchling, which I do not have, so that'll be a first. We will get 2 commons. Good ones in here are always the unlocks. The dies, if I get lucky. The crafting bags are fine. Some of the stuff is not so great. Transmutation charges I have 1,500 of, so...
My crew is on the verge.
This is green dripping stuff. I think I've got this one. Yes. This is the Scepter. 10% chance when you open a box to get an uncommon or better. And as you can tell, it drips venom. They're what, the venomous? Venom Bite Scepter. They're nice. I would like the Haunted Axe skin. That would be a good one. I could definitely see myself dual wielding these bad boys with a nautically themed ranger or warrior dual wielding them. That would be cool. We also have the /barbecue emote tome. That's new. I don't have that one, obviously, because it's new. The white tiger skins. I have a couple of these that I liked. They're nice skins, but
How are your
a bit limited in, basically, are probably trying to create sort of an Asian-themed character. Thank you. God. Thank you, Miss T. I'm usually good for that, like maybe twice a month. Thank you. These are good for an Asian-themed character. That's not generally a theme I'm going for. I'm generally either going more fantasy-based or historical period-based. But they are pretty cool. They're not a bad set at all. And then the super rares, which I will never get. And here we go. That's weird. Never mind. I will click open. And we'll get a common here, and what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear. About a 10% chance for an uncommon or better. In general, it's been a very, very long time since I got one. I'm due right about now. Is this thing loaded? Right about now. Nothing. It's not loaded. Well, on the positive side, he's pretty cool looking. Not gonna lie. Add to the account wardrobe. There we go. We have added the mini green turtle hatchling. Now, my guess is that there are like a dozen different types of turtle hatchling minis. Mini green? Selling for 2 gold? Really? but you'll notice they go all the way up to 600 gold. That's because you take combinations of them and throw them into the forge, and you get deterministic outcomes. And so it would take, presumably, since the lowest tier one is selling for 2 gold, it presumably would take about 300 of those to be able to make up all of the bits and pieces you would need to turn in to this guy, the most expensive of them. Which I will not be doing. I need to put those things into the bank. And we're going to hop onto another character, and we're going to do some random fractals. At least one.
I offer the best prices around.
Yes, he offers the best prices around. Back to character select. Before we continue, look at those glorious empty character spots, and that's a head of hair and other things. I know that there's an entry to the mists here, but I think I want to talk to the NPC. Yeah, that's right. I was in Keswick's Hills. I went to the wrong place. I'm sorry. I feel shame. I have let you down.
We should move.
Why? I mean, besides the obvious.
I don't want to raise a family out here in the wilderness.
I want to talk to the Mist Stranger. Wait, is he the Mist Stranger or the Mists Ranger? A lot of people standing around. Starter equipment vendor. That's new, I think. Wait, what? Trying to get every adventurer with the strength to handle it equipped with helping fractals. So they will give rare gear to new level 80s if they don't have rare gear. This is the token trader, where you can trade the tokens you get, incursion armor tokens, for phalanx sets.
Want something?
Celestial, very nice. Well, let's see what this stuff looks like. Keep in mind this is going to be in my current colors, I think. Not very representative of my current colors. And the gold or guild captain's cape that has the guild logo on it. Actually, it works very, very well with my hood. Really well. That's our guild logo. Emerald Orichalcum amulet. Various Orichalcum bits and pieces, including the Aqua Breather.
Make it quick.
Tormented stuff.
The Legion calls.
That stuff is pretty spiffy. Not gonna lie. I have at least one of them unlocked. I have a couple of them unlocked, it looks like. That's the Fractal Q. Quick play. That's the Mist Stranger. Fractal Incursions. Where should I focus first? Right, and then this is Frode, or Snow Frodo as I call him. Talk about the Fractal Incursions. Assistant Subdirector Ranu. Looks like they all have the same The Lion Guard have reserved a nearby tavern for meetings. Save that for later. I'm going to choose to enter one randomly with the quick play option.
What?
Tell me more about Fractal Quick Play mode. Need some motivation. Show me the Fractals of the Mist intro cinematic. I don't need that. Quick Play mode. You'll face random fractal mission chosen from set suited for matched player groups. You begin special enhancements and support to assist in combat and travel. Sure. In the lobby. Find a Fractal Quick Play group. Absolutely. When a group is found, you'll be sent directly to a random. Okay. And we're off. My first fractal. I'm off to the fractalness. We have a 625, a 552, and a 449, and a mastery of 2 on the last person. It's safe to say that 4 of us are experienced, 1 much less so. I do have this potion.
Okay, don't follow too close. These things can spit hot rocks. Here we go.
So that's the fractal potion that I got. I have...
We can handle them. Spread out. That had to hurt. You will die in flames.
We will die in flames? I know I may have done this fractal before. I know I have done... I think it's the solo story instance for this. Oops.
Knock, knock. Exterminate. Local wild, heads up.
You lose.
That'll do.
I got stuck on a rock. Who's got that one?
Quite a reward.
Yeah, I've done the story version of this. For sure. I think I should follow Torch. It's one of the other player's characters' names. He's leading the damage numbers. I'm second!
Let's go. Ignore the pain. Move. I'm 6 feet tall.
I believe we missed our opportunity to go through.
Uh-oh. The wolf in me is growling.
Mine too. I mean...
Okay, here we go. Whoops. Get through, and get through.
We're testing weapons here.
And get through.
Great spirits, I know him.
Pocket waypoint activated. Yeah, I have done this as a fractal too. I haven't done a lot of fractals, but this one I have done. Once, I think. Lots of waves of fire that I will fail to dodge.
It heals without rage, the vermin. As if that would save it. As if. Begin test now! Overheating! Out of my way! Out of my way! Oh, that's supposed to happen. That's right. Just die already! My food's getting cold! Invigorating!
An enemy is fixated on me. Well, I am pretty cute. I've got to be looking the right way when those fire waves come out so that I can dodge them. Which way? Ah.
Stand your ground! Infuriate! Compounding our power! Quite a reward.
We have succeeded.
They sure packed for
Well,
invasion.
I'm going to exit.
Probably going after the Black Citadel.
Or hope.
That was quick. That was not a complaint about being quick. They've chosen a subset of them, and I think simplified them or given us buffs and stuff. At least one player in there was very good. Another one was at least as good as me, probably better. I don't know how the other two respect. One of them was did not seem to be doing much, but if they were new, I certainly can't blame them. I have gotten an incursion accessory token.
What?
And we also got some actual loot, I think.
Rare and valuable.
Rare and valuable. There's my incursion token. It's interesting. It is not a currency. Unexpected. Can we sell crap to these vendors?
Strange thing to have found.
No. How about this vendor? No.
This is a small piece of.
Is there a regular vendor? Yeah, there.
The disturbance.
Should be able to sell to that one. Leave party.
My crew is on the verge of a breakthrough.
This one. No, they only have to. Oh, there's no freaking vendor to sell stuff to. Why did they do this to me? Why? Why? But tell me, golem sharpening services. Food service. Seriously, really? There's no place to sell crap here? That's infuriating. Genuinely, honest, it infuriates me. You got people who are going to be getting a whole bunch of junk in their inventory and they're not going to have a place to just sell the junk loot. That's just... It's fine, really. It's just fine. Special. I have completed the incursive investigation Relic in the Mist's achievement for 100 more points. I am pleased. magic trophies. Those are crafty bits.
We have completed the task at hand.
Yeah. I also got this character's birthday present today. He's more than 13 now. He was created on day 1 of the Head Start.
Rare and valuable.
What the whole shit suit? God, a whole shit. What the hell am I saying? A whole suit? Please stop honking your horn, you moron. Not you guys. Speaking to somebody out in the courtyard or something. I don't need these. But apparently that's a very fast way to get a set of... I think I got that from talking to the NPC, actually. Ah, interesting. Yes, so we can't disenchant it. We can't salvage from it, and we can't sell it. Can we dump it into the Mystic Forge is the question. No. The answer is no. There is nothing we can do with this other than delete it. Oh, please don't make me type it in. Thank God. Let me search for commanders. You ever want to just find people and punch them in the face? I don't know if you can hear the honking in the background. But some clown is honking, presumably. Because they're dumb. Wow, we are getting some slow server tonight. Server functions. That's extraordinarily unusual.
This area is very popular with the children and those easily...
The server infrastructure historically in Guild Wars 2 is absolutely not just bulletproof, it's bazooka-proof.
Life is a trial. Coda the judge and Coden the jury.
All right, let's see if we missed anything. I'm sure we did, because I'm me, after all. Yeah. That is Orichalcum. We have any other Orichalcum stuff? We do. Also, yeah, so this is... Basically, they give you a nice set of yellow gear for any new characters who just hit level 80. Which is cool. They'll now be able to get that, and that's definitely an improvement. Although you'll want to, if you're new to the game, you will want to turn that into exotic gear, which is noticeably better, and exotic is just a smidge down from the top, stat-wise, top gear. So we got incursive investigation. Right, so here's the rewards. That is a legendary glove, your choice of light, medium, or heavy, which means that all of your characters with that weight of armor, in my case it'll be light because I've made 2 pieces of light armor already, will have access to that. All of them at the same time will be able to have legendary gauntlets. Now, obviously, the curve is going to be a bit steep on these. To get them all done, I would expect. This one's done. That one's almost done. I don't know. It may not be all that tough. Well, that's a weekly. Well, that's the quick play. This is the other one. So... we got some of the fractal dust. Fractaline dust. And that's going to require 150. So it looks like it may be very, very fast. Ooh, 222,206. Close. 222,206. If I can manage to get 16 more, I'd have all twos, and that wouldn't really be that important. But it doesn't look like getting these legendary gloves is going to be too much work, honestly. There's the Fractal Incursion and the weekly Fractal Incursion. So here you've got to do 10, and that'll give you 20 Fractaline Dust. And here I think you've got to do like, it has got a shitload of tears and all the way down at the bottom is a legendary weapon starter key that allows you to choose the starter kit for any legendary weapon. And here is an ascended accessory that comes with 10 Agony Infusion and 10 Agony Resist. And then all these are bag slot expansion. That's nice. The rest of these, wow, multiple bag slot expansions, are the tokens that are allow you to buy other goodies from the vendors. Gotta say, this seems like a really good event. A very rewarding event. And I believe we have a month. I think it said we have a month. 29 days or something. That's wrong display. Right display. That says 49 days. No, that's 49 days is till they recycle for Wizard's Vault. That should be when the expansion comes out, which is the 28th of October. 39? Should be 39, right? No, 21. Yeah. Okay, 49. So that rolls over then. I'm not sure how long this event is going on. But we do have multiple things that are going to be giving you more points. A couple other things got added today. The Mystic Coin Vault Bag, which contains 10 or more Mystic Coins for 120 each. 120 for the 10 or more, which means basically a cost of 12 of the arcane currency for at least one Mystic Coin. Mystic Coin's currently selling for like $1.50, between $1.50 and $2 gold. Also, people are happy about the Lucent Crystal because that's needed for, I think, the relic, the legendary relic, and the price on that has been climbing for a long time. So those were added today as well. Nice options, friendly options. It does seem like they are making legendaries a lot more approachable. And that's fine with me. I got some of mine the old-fashioned way. But I'm fine with making them a lot more approachable. I have 6 runes, 2 sigils, the relic, 2 weapons, the greatsword and the sword, and I have 2 pieces of light legendary armor. One of the swords was gotten the cheesy way, the new way. It's not cheesy. And the relic I got because I had already done all 6 of the runes, and then the 2 pieces of armor I have got the old-fashioned way from the new-fashioned way. Well, these are new. Oh, me like. I was wondering if they had a new set. They have a new set of Black Lion weapons. I'm going to buy the entire set, probably shade-touched. Yep, getting the whole set, because I can get 18 skins, I believe it is, something like that. And get a credit for 7 skins more. Basically, you buy an entire set. They give you 7 Black Lion tickets. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, 18. What's the spear look like? Not bad at all. Dark and smoky. Greatsword. Greatsword's always like sort of the showpiece. It's not a great set, though. It is a very good set. But I'll be nabbing a bunch of those. Probably all of them. If I remember. I was going to do that with the Void Touched and forgot. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I am very appreciative. But here's the deal for the upcoming days. Any of you who are here for Hogwarts, I'm sorry. That's going to be put on hold for a little while. Tomorrow, if I stream at all, I am enjoying my adult leisure potions. If I stream at all, it'll be more Guild Wars 2.
May the stars guide you.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is the free Dune Awakening weekend. I have enjoyed that game a great deal. I have some friends I'm trying to suck into playing it, and they'll be, hopefully, that I have convinced them to give it a try this weekend for freebies. I would also recommend, if you are a fan of survival/crafting games, it's a really good one. And if you're a fan of the Dune series, even more so. More the books than the movies, I will say. The visuals are more movie-based. The characters and storyline are pulling a lot more stuff out of the books than in places than the movie did. But that is going to take me through for about the next week or so. Again, guys, thanks for hanging out. As always, I do appreciate it. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Back most likely on Thursday with Dune Awakening. I hope the rest of your week goes great. Hope the rest of your Tuesday, or possibly Wednesday, goes great. Take care, please, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.